Here we go, guys and girls. Season 6 of the Blackburn rebuild. Let's take you through it. 1st of July, so I've done a bit of business here. Lots of staff coming in. This will probably give us the best coaches, scouts and physios really in the league, so that's pretty good. Not sure how much of a difference it makes, but it must make some sort of difference. Lots of business here. Maybe things that you wouldn't expect as well. Trasoldi's gone, 49.5 million. Barak Ince has gone, 38 million. Pascal Strike's gone to Chelsea, 27.5 million. He's worth a lot now, actually, so that probably should have got more for him. Frederick, one of the youngsters, gone to Fulham. Billy Davies, Aston Villa, another youngster who wasn't really going to get in the team. That's a lot of sales. And so far, we brought in one player. Aaron Ramsdale, a world-class goalkeeper. He's only 29 still, but we've managed to pick him up for what could be 16.75 million. Initially 13.75, so that's pretty good. We brought in Noni Madueke on a free. I think he's a very good player. And Graham Birch, who I showed you in the last episode, was coming in on a free. So we haven't spent a lot of money, and I think we've brought in some good players there. Arguably, we've sold some very good players, so maybe we haven't quite strengthened, but I think Ramsdale's a better goalie. Definitely strengthened there. Gravenberch's really good in midfield. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I is gone, you can see there, so Atletico Madrid, 28 million, I don't know if you just call that. Still got 185 million to spend. So there's still time. I think there's time to bring in one or two more top players, isn't there? I think we can go and spend big on, I don't know, what area would you guys spend on? I'm thinking centre back, possibly, but I'm not sure. Not sure. I think we do concede quite a lot of goals, but we're scoring a lot of goals. So yeah, that probably makes me lean towards centre back maybe. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys would do. And I hope you're enjoying it. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm having a lot of fun doing this Blackburn rebuild, so I hope you guys are enjoying watching it. So 7th of August, we've skipped on to a bit now. I think we've got a game against Wolves coming up, which I'll probably show you. Wage budget's gone up, which you'll probably notice that means we've signed someone. So I thought I had to bring you back and show you this, because there's been a bit of business. Showing you, here you go now. Adam Wharton's gone out for 7.25 million. Loaned out Rundle, who I think could be a very good player. He's only 17. If we go back to playing wing backs, he's got a good chance. But we have brought in a few players. Romelu Lukaku, 34-year-old. Yes, admittedly, but looks a very good player. 16.5 million. Trabelsi, 14.75 million. I think could be very good. Wonder kid. Youngster, can play right wing, right back, centre back. And this one, who I think is the big one, Josko Gvardiol, 99 million. I know that's a lot, but he's worth double that now. And I think that could just make the difference. That could just get us from, so I think we've been higher than 4th here, have we? I think this could get us a bit higher, get us challenging for that title, potentially. Unfortunately, the Lukaku came in and pretty much instantly got an injury for 5 months. So that's not good, as I was hoping he'd really just push us on for this season. So that doesn't look quite likely now. But never mind. We're predicted to finish 6th, 20-1. We're in the Champions League though. I think we can outperform 6th, maybe slightly bold statement, but I think we can. I think we made some very good signings, improved the team. Vardiol, I think, is one of the best defenders of the game, so definitely a good signing. Some really good players in this Dream 11, as you'd expect. Saliba, I always hope that Arsenal are playing him so you can get him on a free, not free, but on a transfer list, for a bit cheap. Unfortunately, that hasn't happened this time. We've got a game against Wolves, and then we've got Atletico Madrid in the UEFA Super Cup, so another chance for a trophy. But let's see if we can beat Wolves with Alves, White, Bawana, Mudryk, Gravenberch, Woodrogo, Gomez, Vardiol, Phillips, Rosas, Ramsdale. Again, there's no special instructions on this. So I know there's not a link to the tactic in the description or anything, but it is just take a picture of that page, put it into your tactics, and see how it works for you. It works really well for me. I've always said, keep the in transition, keep the out of possession pretty much the same, but have fun with the in possession. Play around with it. Play around with what you think suits your players best. Play around with the player roles and positioning if you want to. But I think using that in transition, out of possession, with a positive mentality, you could go balanced or attacking depending where you think you're going to be in the league. But with a positive mentality, I think that's just a good base to start your tactics from. I start most of mine like that. But then also, do you want to see me try a different tactic? I've tried the strikerless tactic, which worked pretty well with Sunderland. If you haven't seen that video, go and watch that, because that is a pretty good video. And then, do you want to see me try counter-attacking, defensive, low block? I don't know, anything, Do you want to see me try with more strikers, even more attacking? Let me know. I am definitely willing to give it a go and happy to try and work out how these sort of tactics can work best. Oh, White was in already. It's a good save. We're Wolves. Really, if we're going to push on the season, these sort of games we need to win. Let's see, into Phillips. Alves scores, but is he offside? Going to VAR. And goals disallowed, unfortunately. But Alves is really progressing, actually. Really good player. Lovely physicals on him. We're having all the shots, 7 shots, 3 on target, but not much possession. So they seem to be controlling the possession, which is why maybe we haven't had any clear-cut chances yet. Not a lot. 25 minutes in, we're still a better team, but still 0-0. You see Villa are beating City there 1-0. A little bit of a shock. Everton have just equalised against Tottenham. Everton, of course, the team that we beat in the FA Cup final, wasn't it? And Tottenham was the team we beat in the Europa League final, so could be a different story. You lose both those games. Drop me a bit of encouragement. We need to see something happen here. With a bit of luck, we'll start getting more position. We're starting to, actually, 51%, so we are starting to control the game a bit better. That might just get us in there. Hopefully getting better chances in the second half. Getting any chance in the second half would be nice. Maybe Wolves have realised just how good a team we are and they've set up incredibly defensively. I'm not sure though. To be fair, quite a big team as well. I do like that in Football Manager. You can get some big athletic players. I just feel like it controls the game a bit better. By doing that, you can kind of maintain your attacks, because when the teams do try and lump it out of defence, you normally win it back. Looking at some changes here, 65th minute. Warner off for Trabelsi. Get Carboni on there, on the left. Lawson for Drogo. Got to get Pecinovic a go, I think, haven't we? Yeah, Alves down that left. Might be all we do for now. Go T-Ply and wonder if that might be the difference, just to link the attacking midfield a bit better. It's not really Alves' forte, but Pecinovic can do it okay. It's an area really where you want someone like Yardicooler, I think, possibly moving forward. Mudryk whipping that in though to Phillips, who heads it in. First goal this season, Ashley Phillips. Brilliant stuff. Now got quite a few with like Ardegula, Ward-Prowse and Mudryk who put in a decent corner, so hoping that'll help Phillips and Vardiol, but especially Phillips get some goals because he is our biggest threat. 1-0 though, 10 minutes to go. They've got Neto in down the right here, but we win it back. Carboni on the break. Into Pecinovic as that deep line forward now. Picks up the ball nicely to Alves. Whips that in, but they clear it only to Trebelsi. Whips it into Wiper. Oh, the keeper's kept that out with his feet, I think. Got a bit lucky by the looks of it. Got one more change up our sleeve. We got Ward-Prowse on. Still 1-0. Almost into injury time. We're definitely the better team. I feel like we might have deserved a little bit more than 1-0. But, you know, we've had a 2.5 XG, 19 shots, they've had 5 shots with a 0.43 XG. So, yeah, we deserve the win. They've got a corner, though, right at the end. We've headed that clear. It's back out of Rachinia. Thomas just heads out wide. That's got to be it. It is. Full-time whistle. Lovely win. 1-0. Not the most scintillating performance, but a win's a win away from home. First game of the season against Wolves. Now, I know this is quite a quick video, because now we've already gone to the 15th of May. So, it is a quick one. It's... Let me know what you think. Do you prefer these videos a bit quicker, or do you prefer the ones where I'm showing you a bit more gameplay and it's maybe going on a bit longer? You know, let me know in the comments. I'd really like to know. But obviously, I had to bring you back to show you that we've won the Premier League. 81 points from 38 games. Happy days. We also won the UEFA Super Cup, but I'm not particularly counting that. But if you do count that, like Football Manager does, that is 6 trophies in 6 seasons in a Blackburn rebuild, which is incredible, I think. And, you know, to win the Premier League. Now, we only really are missing the Champions League now, which is going to be very tough, but we're certainly heading in the right direction. I think you just saw there Nelson White has scored 32 goals in the league this season. Top goal scorer, he's been amazing. 42 goals in 50 games. Definitely our best player at the moment. But then Ashley Phillips, 16 goals in 45 games. Which is ridiculous. But yeah, he's been incredible. It's Nelson Wiper. Yeah, Ashley Phillips. I've got to show you him on that. 22, progressing very nicely. Get that. 31 games in the league, 12 goals. He's played so many games for us in this. I think he's played pretty much, got to be like 98% of the games we played in this rebuild. Really good player. To be honest, he's one of the reasons I wanted to take over Blackburn, because I knew he was a really good player to develop the squad with. I just didn't know he'd turn out this good. What a season though. You know, let me know what you think of this season. This is the tactic we ended with. There's no special instructions on this tactic, so you can just copy and paste that page and have a go at it. Obviously, it's working very well for us. I might tweak and play around with this tactic for next season. Do you want to see another season? You know, I feel like we've already won 6 trophies in 6 seasons. We've won the league. Europa League, Europa Conference League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, UEFA Super Cup. So it's been incredible already, but should I keep going till I win the Champions League? If I can win the Champions League. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hope you're enjoying this, because I really am. I'm really enjoying playing as the Blackburn manager. As you can see, I am training another formation, slightly different. But I'll probably stick 4-2-4 at the start of the season and see. I'll see. I might have to play around with it, have a bit of fun with it. Remember to like and subscribe though, please, because as I say, I'm really enjoying it. I hope you guys are too. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. And let's hopefully win a Champions League soon.